Yes.
Chairman, why are you here this early morning at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police?
We are here basically to visit Funati Kofa and the other detained lawmakers of the National Legislature. And these are very sad times for our country. But as a matter of fact, these people are political prisoners. They are being held because these charges that have been filed against them by the Liberian government are bogus. These are bogus charges that have been filed against Funati Kofa and the rest of the lawmakers, of the opposition lawmakers of the House of Representatives. And we think the government is playing with the peace of the country, that we remain peaceful, that we remain calm is not an indication of weakness, but it's for an opportunity for the government to try to do the right thing.
Chairman Cole, you as a lawyer, this process that is ongoing, is it, you term it as political, the charges therein? Why are you looking at those charges and terming them as political?
Because they are all bogus charges. They are all charges that are trumped up to silence the political opposition in the country. Because Honorable Kofa and the rest of these lawmakers that are being accused are all innocent. As a matter of fact, if you all follow the illegal removal of the speaker where he was coerced to resign, these charges were trumped up to put him under pressure. Even after his resignation, they are trying to incriminate him and other members of the legislature. You saw on camera the burglarization of the speaker's office. You saw the burglarization of the vehicle of Honorable Yeke Koluba. The government had not arrested any of these people who were involved in this act. And you saw a whole lot of illegal activity taking place by the quote-unquote majority bloc of the legislature. And we want to say President Boakai should try to lead properly because he's taking the country down. Because we'll be assembling at the court. Whenever these people will be taken to court, we'll be hearing that they will be taken to court today. So we're calling on all citizens, get ready. We're going to be marched at the court there to make sure we show solidarity with our people.
Chairman Cole,
so we'll be meeting at the national headquarters. From here, I'm proceeding straight to the national headquarters.
What legal solutions or remedies?
Because the first thing, these people are reputable people in the society that should be released on.
What is the CDC and the opposition doing to provide them legal representation and to see that
the first thing, the government is in total violation of the law because these people should have been released to their lawyers. There was no reason why they have been kept in detention, and they were placed in very, very dangerous cells last night, and their health, is weakening. And we want to call on the government that anything happens to these people, they will be held fully accountable. And we call on all members of the opposition community, the CDC, we want for you to remain patient. We want for you to remain alert and remain vigilant. We'll be assembling at the headquarters today at 1 o'clock for a major stakeholders meeting, and we'll be giving further.
Chairman Cole, quickly before you go, you just informed us that they will be taken to court today.
So we don't know.
When you visited them, how do they look? The former speaker and the rest, how do they look in terms of their appearance, and what did they say to you concerning their treatment?
They are in a state of shock because even after the resolution of the impasse at the national legislature, the government still tried to humiliate and arrest these people. Because yesterday it was the thought of these lawmakers that would have come answer any question and be allowed to go home. But you see that the government took upon itself to detain them. And we consider them as political prisoners because they have committed no crime, absolutely no crime. Because these charges, it was a one-sided investigation by the police. Because you had a fracas at the legislature, but you saw the police focusing on one side of the conflict. That's a clear demonstration of political witch hunt. That's a clear demonstration of the total violation of the rule of law.
Do they look okay physically, Chairman Cole?
Like I said, they are in a state of shock because these people were ambushed yesterday. Because they voluntarily walked to the police station. Because they could have defied the invitation. They could have refused the invitation, but out of civility and out of respect for the rule of law. But this government has demonstrated clearly that it has no ounce of respect for the rule of law.
We did see others, Chairman Cole, quickly. You were inside. Aside from you, whom other...
even Councillor Sefwa May Gray was denied access. She's the lead lawyer for Councillor Kofa and the rest. She was denied access to her clients just now. She was denied. She
we
denied.
also saw others there. Did family come to visit as well?
Yeah, the family is there, but the lead lawyer was denied access. The lead lawyer was denied access. Councillor Sefua Mayegre was denied access to her clients, and she had to leave.
Okay, thank you. That's the chairman.
He's the chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change. He's Honorable Janga Cole. He's the national chairman of the Mighty Coordination for Democratic Change, the CDC. He said the CDC is going to be having a mass meeting at 1 p.m. this afternoon at the headquarters of the Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC. He described the government action yesterday as political and said the charges are all Boko charges against the CDC lawmakers. And so that's it. DN News Online Television. The name is George Cooper, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, where you have 4 lawmakers on the House of Representatives, specifically from the CDC. They are here in police custody, and they will be forwarded to court probably Monday, because today is Saturday. So they are here, and Monday they will be forwarded to court. But yesterday they were charged by the Liberia National Police, and they are currently in the custody of the Liberia National Police. So you heard the chairman of the CDC describing the action of the police yesterday as politically motivated, described the charges as Boko charges, and he said the CDC would do everything possible to stand with the CDC lawmakers that are currently in police custody to make sure that they get justice. So at 1 o'clock this afternoon, he said there will be a mass meeting at the headquarters of the Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC. So thanks so much for watching. This is DN News Online TV. The name is George Cooper. Have a pleasant day. So we stay here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. We keep bringing you update as it's unfold. But earlier on, the wife of former House Speaker, Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, and other family members came in. They brought food and clothes, and they was given access to the premises of the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. They met with Fonati Kofa. They have a conversation. They presented his food, his clothes, and they later on left the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. I'm talking about the wife of Fonati Kofa, Dr. Damon Jefferson Kofa, former deputy CEO of John F. Kennedy Medical Center. She was here along with some family members. They brought food and clothes for Fonati Kofa, and later on they left the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So on the Khalid, the Catholic police came in to pray with Fonati, and after that he also left. And then a few minutes ago you saw the national chairman of the CDC, Janga Cole, also leaving the headquarters of the Liberia National Police.
At the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. But one thing that we did witness yesterday was the entry of 7 lawmakers. The outing, 2 were released after being interviewed and told that they can leave.
So thanks so much for
Priscilla Cooper, who's been informed, was also released to her lawyer last night. But for the remaining 4, former Speaker Kofa, Dixon Sibo, Abu Kamara, and Jacob Dibi, they still remain in police custody. As to whether or not they will exit today, whether they will be forwarded to court today, whether there will be a hearing today, all of that remains on the day.